applies to what we're doing. So I want to go through the steps, and this is in your notes as well. Step 1, we want to get the base and the power alone. In other words, I want to get my variable by itself. So here I have 0.094, s raised to the 3/2 power equals 2,000. So I need to divide both sides by 0.094. And now I have s to the 3/2 power by itself. Now just for the sake of ease on the calculator, I'm just going to keep this. I'm not going to write it out yet. So I've got s to the 3/2 equals 2,000 divided by 0.094. You can go ahead and divide that out. You get a pretty big number. It's 21,000 something. To get rid of this fraction here, I need to cancel it. And the best way to cancel a fraction is reciprocal. So step 2 says raise both sides to reciprocal power. Remember that reciprocal means it's flipped. So if I have 3/2, the reciprocal of that is 2/3. So don't get confused here thinking you're multiplying this by 2/3. You're not. This is an exponent. You're raising it to the 2/3. So I'm also going to raise this to the 2/3. Now 3 on top and a 3 on the bottom cancel out. A 2 on top and 2 on the bottom cancel out. So I get s equals, and then we're going to put this in our calculator, 2,000 over 0.094 raised to the 2/3 power. You can go ahead and divide that out. You're going to get 716 point something, I believe. And that's our simplify step. I'm going to work through just a couple of the problems on Check Your Understanding for you, because these ones are a little different. So let's start here. Step 1 says get this by itself, c to the 3rd power. So the first thing I want to do is clear the fraction. The opposite of dividing by 11 is multiplying by 11. So 11 cancels. I get c to the 3rd plus 4 equals 220. I still need this by itself. I don't have it yet. Opposite of adding 4 is subtracting 4. So I get c to the 3rd is 216. Now remember, a whole number is always a 1. So this is really like saying 3 over 1. The reciprocal of 3 over 1 is a 1 over 3. So I'm going to raise this. So let's write this so we can see it clearly. I'm going to raise this up to the 1/3. I'm going to raise this up to the 1/3. 3 times 1/3 gives me 1. That all cancels out. So I get c equals 216 to the 1/3. Let's go to the calculator. Raised up to 1/3 gives me 6. So c is equal to 6. That's my answer. One other one that we worked in class together is number 8. Because this one had a decimal in it, it's a little bit different. Again, I'm trying to get this h here by itself. So the first thing I move is what's furthest away. So I go plus 112. So I've got 1/8 h raised to the 2.4 equals 5/12. I need to get rid of this 1/8. Again, the easiest way to clear out a fraction is use the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1/8 is 8 over 1, or just 8 on both sides. Cancels. So I've got h to the 2.4 equals 512 times 8. Now there's two ways I can do this. I can either turn that into a fraction and use it that way, or I can just think of this as a whole number, 2.4 over 1. So I can say h to the 2.4. The reciprocal is 1 over 2.4. Opposite, 512 times 8. This is all raised to the 1 over 2.4. Put it in your calculator. Find the value of h there. You've got about 6 more problems